So who else do I need to add?
Carrie's muted herself.
I added Carrie. I added Big Kiss. I added Crystal. I added everybody that I know of. But
Okay.
we still need to send Ray the link. Okay. So it says people, add a person.
There's Big.
Oh, hold on.
What?
I gotta turn the camera off. All right.
Where am I supposed to send her the link to? Where does she want me to send her the link to? Or do y'all want to send it to her?
I can send it to her, I think.
Okay.
Well, she's in there. Oh, she wants it sent to
Carrie.
Twitter.
Or Crystal.
Hold on, I'll copy it.
I know she's in it. I show that she's in here, but I don't know. She said she couldn't see it.
Let me try to send it to her Twitter.
So I'm going to copy the link and send it to her, I guess, on Twitter.
Okay.
I'll just send it to her on Twitter.
You got it, or you want me to do it?
Okay. It says, hold on. Ray, where the heck is she? On Twitter, is she still under Raquel Kemper too?
It's
or which one is her? 4?
Yes, 4.
Jeez. This woman, she changes. Okay. Okay, there it is. I'll send her a message. Okay. I sent her the link to her Twitter. Let's see if she gets it. After she comes on, I'm going to go ahead and mute. Oh, I need to go to the YouTube so I can see the chat because I don't see the chat right now. Do y'all see it?
Yeah, I see it live.
Okay. Minimize this page. Click on this one. Pause it. Okay. She's in the chat. I sent it to Twitter. I gave her the email already. Sarah. Hi, Sarah.
She said she sent it to Twitter.
Hold on a second.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very well.
Let's see.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. Is she having trouble coming in? Super chat, Killer
Carrie's
Mama.
working on it.
Is that Crazy Cat?
Super chat Killer is Sarah.
Okie dokie. I know. We're waiting on Ray. As soon as we get Ray in here, we'll start talking. Unless a Big Kiss or Crystal or anybody else has something to say. We need to get Ray in here, though. Oh, okay. That's Kara.
Yeah.
We'll get Ray in here.
Oh, there's Ray.
Oh, there she is.
There she is.
Hi, Kara.
Hi, guys.
Hello.
How are you guys doing?
Good. How are you?
Good. Doing good. How's everybody been today? I'm trying to find the chat. I'm glad
good.
you're in here, Crystal.
Yeah.
So what are we going to talk about tonight? Tuna?
Yeah,
Yep.
there's a lot going on, huh?
Ray, did you find your chat? You got to go to your YouTube channel, pause your YouTube video, and you'll still be able to see the chat.
Yeah.
All right.
Do you need
Well,
her
I'm gonna
email?
go ahead
No,
and
I'm
mute.
here, Sarah. All right. So, you guys, it's been a wild week this week on drama.
Yes, it is.
See, it's been a really rough week, y'all. A lot of drama, a lot of things that have bothered me emotionally on YouTube, y'all. You know, a lot of things have hit home to me, and I'm going to tell you the biggest one was I. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
Oh, good. I put these cool earphone things on so I can hear really well now. A lot of things hit home with me, all about this whole molestation thing, pointing fingers at people and stuff. And I just, for me, I think I need to speak on it. You know,
Sure.
hello?
Hello,
Yeah.
we're here. We got you.
Sounded
Go
like
ahead.
someone left. So, what I want to say is, at the end of the day, if somebody's going to call somebody out for being molested, then as a mother, why didn't
Is that her? Is that her internet? You're going in and out, but I don't know if it's mine or yours.
what's going on?
Because you're talking, but you're kind of cutting in and out, and I don't know if it's you or me. Can y'all hear her?
I don't
Can
hear
everybody
anything.
hear
Yep.
her?
I'm pretty good where I'm at.
I hear everything. Yeah,
Okay.
everything's good.
Okay. All right. I'm
Okay.
All right,
sorry.
so what?
Go ahead.
So I was Monday was a hard day for me because I'm going to give you guys a little bit of history on me. I have a child that went through molestation, and it takes a lot on a family. So when you hear these allegations on YouTube, ladies and gentlemen, these are horrendous things that happen to children. And at first, I wasn't quite sure. I didn't understand that it was which woman's 15-year-old child we were talking about. And once I figured that out, I was like, my God, why is this weed whacking bitch still on her stream? I would immediately have taken my child to the police station. I would have never, ever put her on stream and asked her, is this true or is this false? Me and Sarah and my family deal with this with one of my children every day, and it ruins people's lives. It ruins children's lives. And it's an awful thing. And you can ask everybody in this group. Monday I was on the phone with them. I was crying, I was emotional, and it took a lot out of me.
Yeah.
And on the second hand, why we felt that we had to do this as a stream is there's a lot of false information out there. And we don't want that false information to be out there. If you lied and we know you lied, then we're going to call you out on it. If you're our friends or not our friends. And if you're our friends and we caught you in a lie and you get mad, that's on you at the end of the day. That's how I feel. I don't know how
That's right.
everybody else feels, but they're able to speak on it if they want.
That's right.
Yeah, I feel if somebody's
Um,
done something wrong, they do need to be called out on it.
absolutely. So, and on the other hand, guest mob. If you're gonna sit here and call an 83-year-old man out for molestation and ruin his life, take away what little time he has left, I would hope to God you had proof. And when you were asked several times about the proof, we learned it was something you saw on YouTube. And Isaac Guest said, I know from a reliable source that this man was locked in the bedroom with this child 3 years ago. And I found out about this right now. And I thought, well, who could this reliable person be? I wonder. What do you think? Well, guess what, ladies and gentlemen? It's Michael Green. So now I ask you, why did he wait 3 years to report this? And why does Isaac Guest and them still have enough balls to bring up the point that Kiki's in the house? That Jennifer Green's in the kids are in the house.
Right.
So then it gets even better, ladies and gentlemen. So now he just broke the law because he didn't report a felony. So if Kiki is in danger, Country Carter can now civilly sue Michael Green because he did not open his mouth about this. You do not realize what Tuna, and Kool-Aid Man has opened a big Pandora box. And neither one of them know jack about the law, ladies and gentlemen. And at the end of the day, if you don't have real proof, my group over here, we're not going to believe it. And we're going to investigate it, and we're going to give our opinions on everything. Big kiss.
That's right. Just because you say it's the truth doesn't mean it's the truth. A lie is, so many people out there, and there's so many lies coming from different groups over and over and over. Just because you keep telling a lie and you believe it to be the truth doesn't mean it's the truth. If you're going to accuse somebody of something, have the proof, period.
I want a tangible, hard-proof copy of something. If Isaac Guest can pull out a police report on Tina, like he did today, ladies and gentlemen, where's the proof on the father? And we are no way in any form associated with Tina, defending her or anything. And we are not associated with Isaac. A matter of fact, I am blocked out of both of their groups. Thank you very much. I belong to nobody. So my job is just to tell you guys who I think is full of shit. And at this point, I would say both of them. And yes, Sarah, you're right. If this is true, and Michael Green saw this 3 years ago, he has now committed a felony and can be arrested for seeing this.
Yep, it's true.
Now, have any of you guys seen any sort of proof that they have besides hearsay?
No, I haven't seen anything.
No, not at all.
The only proof I've seen was the police report that Isaac had today.
That said nothing about molestation.
That had nothing to do with that. But finally, somebody comes up with some proof in black and white, and then what happens? Oh, well, he didn't read the whole thing, or that's photoshopped. That can't be real. Listen, people, you can't make arguments like that up and not end up in jail. It's against the law.
Exactly.
And if her boss up nation people think that Isaac's lying, call up Summerville, South Carolina Police Department. He put the case number right in the chat. Ask for the case number. It's public record. And there it is. I guarantee it's going to match 100%. And he read that report from top to bottom and didn't skip anything. So how could you say he didn't read everything or he left things out? I mean, come on. If you people want to believe that, go ahead.
I still, somebody says in the chat, I still think the Tuna puts this bullshit out to deflect from her vile self. She knew it would be shared and get more being played as a victim. Till I see proof, I will say it is her bullshit. I'm not sure what part you're talking about, but yeah, I agree. look, this was Monday. Today is what, Tuesday?
Correct.
Tomorrow is Wednesday.
Yes.
Why hasn't the cops been informed that this child, there are allegations that this 15-year-old child may or may have not been touched? I am not worried about Bowser up there saying the news is going to call because he looks ridiculous after making allegations about a child being molested to even try to worry about bullshit. The number one thing that should be, and if you were in that stream when Isaac was dropping the bombs on the molestation case, then you guys need to stand up for yourself and for that child and tell which woman to get her to the police station. Unless they can prove that it's already been investigated and there was no evidence, then that's where we're at. But I dare Tuna and Weed Whacker bitch woman to sit on that stream for hours and hours and hours and hours and still ask that girl if she was molested, victimizing her still if it was true, like she's going to say it on a live stream. My
right, you
goodness,
can't put her
woman,
on the spot like that. What do you think she's going to say?
Get your child help and get the fuck off the stream. And if Tuna's dad touched your child, get Tuna and get fucking Albert out of your house and make a safe place. Is all I have to say. I don't know if you guys agree or disagree or want to add, please.
Well, all I can say is my father.
Crystal, you're breaking up.
Let me switch to my other device.
You're good now. You're good now.
Okay. If my father was being accused,
yes, John Hagee. Woof woof to you too, you sorry ass motherfucking bastard. Get the fuck out of here. And Steve Cope, go suck John Hagee's dick and have a nice day, bitches.
I wouldn't let this keep going on. I would go to the police station and do this all myself if I was Tina.
Still breaking up, sweetheart.
All right, I'll be back in a second, guys.
All right. Yeah, the stream was awkward as fuck, says my daughter. Absolutely. Yes, if there's any of this was true, the trailer court would have had evicted them. Tuna is all bullshit. She cares for no one but herself and her needs. Well, I mean, Isaac's the one that dropped the bomb on the molestation stuff, is what I'm saying. And you know, it is what it is, and prove the proof. Now I'm just worried about the child, and you know, the weed whacking bitch needs to do something about it, Big Kiss.
That's right. If you're worried that it's even a possibility, you got to say something. That's your job as a parent, to protect that child.
Big kiss, Chris. Yeah, absolutely. You guys just totally fucked this over. And I could have gone live yesterday, but I didn't. Could have gone live earlier today, but I didn't. I gave you guys benefit of the doubt. But now it's moved on from the whole allegation of molestation to police reports now. That's bullshit. What about this child?
Right.
What about this child? And I dare Isaac to accept cash when he's sitting there talking about a child being molested. I challenge you, Isaac, to donate that money to somebody who helps molested children.
Amen.
Because you are a gross, disgusting person. And you should be ashamed of yourself. But at the same time, Tina, didn't you not too long ago call James Parker a pedo?
Yes, she did.
That is a great point, because
I was there.
You did. Didn't you yesterday
Well,
call
what I'm
Jennifer
thinking is,
Green?
I'm sorry.
Go ahead, Texas.
No, about the money for him to donate it because I
Yeah.
heard, I don't watch him, but they said that he was saying that he didn't want to. There's some kind of challenge I think he's got going on, and he was telling people not to donate money to him because he didn't want to do this challenge, which I'm not sure what it was, shaving or something.
His
But
eyebrows.
he's okay with accepting money when he's talking about a child being molested. That's crazy.
Hold on. John Hagee, we're in here trying to have a serious conversation about a child being molested. And you're in here trolling us. I know you're shameful, useless, and a sorry son of a bitch, but I never thought you'd go to the trash. Get some balls, dude. Put up that abuse video. Put up whatever the fuck you want, because you know what, motherfucker? I'm felon as fuck. So get the fuck on.
Oh. Ray dropping it on him. She told you.
Well, people need
yesterday
to take.
I was. Hold on 1 minute, Crystal, sweetheart. Yesterday, I was in Tina's chat. Isaac was calling her dad a pedophile, and Tina says, "Well, I heard Jennifer Green touched her boys." So, Tina, you're just as equal trashy as Isaac is. So, I think both of y'all should shut the fuck up because you're not going to square anything away at all. Yes, James Parker is Tina's new manager. And if you notice, he tried to upload a video this evening saying that Tina wasn't going to go live. And he totally fucked that up in 6 seconds. What a fucking numbnut moron.
Do you know how many times? Do you know how many times we stuck up for James Parker and tried to protect him from the dirty shit that Tina used to say about him when she called him a pedo? When, you know, just some vile shit. And what do you find out now? He's her manager. Every time you turn around, he's kissing her ass. Get it, get your own brain. Think.
That man,
you know what I mean?
That man can't even build his own channel, and you think he's gonna build hers?
Well,
I want to move on to something else, Big Kiss. I want to move on. I want to move on. I want to move on to a conversation that you had with Tina. You and your wife had with Tina about my daughter.
Okay.
As you know, a couple of years ago, my child's now 18. She's graduated from school. I don't give a fuck. But my child was trolled very hard by John Hagee. She was ran through the dirt for personal information and John Hagee's trash or whatever. And who knows? He might even try to do it again. But I don't give a fuck. She's 18 years old. I really don't give a fuck anymore. Fuck you, John Hagee. But, and then we came to an agreement. We weren't friends. We were on opposite teams, but we actually sat and through other people, we came to agreement that kids are supposed to be off limits. And that's a platform that you, me, Texas, my daughter Sarah, some of the other Golden Girls, and we all came to that. I think even Redneck and Jamie and other people were involved in it. That kids were off limits.
That's right.
And us as people, we've stood by that. And if kids are being talked about, we run into a chat and say, don't do that. Right. But I'm interested in a conversation you had about my daughter with Tina. Do you mind speaking on that?
Sure, I don't mind.
Okay.
Are you talking about? Oh yeah. So, right, just before we went our separate ways, she was absolutely furious, and she was beside herself when she asked me. She says, "Well, Big Kiss, didn't you put Ray's daughter on Pornhub?" I said, "What the hell ever gave you that idea?" She says, well, I thought you did that. I said, there's no way in hell I would ever do that to somebody's child. I don't care how mad I was at you.
Mm-hmm.
You don't do shit like that. That's just repulsive. I mean, who does shit like that? Well, John Hagee does, of course, but go figure.
Steve Coates did it to Papa's kids. Yep.
And Texas was there. She can verify the story that Tina was pretty pissed off that I did not in fact do that.
And
I thought, what kind of fucking person would want something like that done to a child?
Right.
Now, I'm not talking a little kid, but under 18, you're still a child. Period. You're not a legal adult.
Yes.
Absolutely, I would never do anything like that.
Right. So then, I'm in Tina's chat because Tina came and made peace with us, and I went in there not to have her back, but just to call her bullshit out that I've been doing this last couple of days. And she says, Ray, you know I've never picked on kids before. I told her, but you've been in chats where they pick on my kids. Nah, Ray, that's not true, man. Come on, Bo. I told you, Tina,
shit,
I have proof for everything I say. Sure. And you know what? I'm going to drop one more bomb here, ladies and gentlemen. Just because we're about the truth. Cara Stone.
Oh, here we go.
You're lying about the underwear. I have witnesses right here that were in the same chat as you, sweetheart. And the way I understand it is you were potty training your son, and Tina sent shoes to your son. Correct, Kiss?
That is 100% correct.
Correct, Texas?
Did we lose Texas?
Yep, I remember all that.
Okay. And then...
I was on mute, sorry. But yeah, that's true.
That's all right. And then what happened, Big Kiss? How did the whole underwear come into it?
Well, the whole underwear thing came into it where Kara was trying to potty train her son. So Tina, trying to be a good person, says, hey, you know what? Now, this is the honest to God's truth. Whether you like Tina, you hate Tina, it doesn't matter. We're not on any side.
We're speaking the truth.
We're just talking. This is the truth. This is what happened because 3 of us in this chat were there.
Mm-hmm.
So, getting back to the facts, the fact was, yes, Tina sent her some underwear for her son to help, kind of potty train him. We basically did the same thing with our daughter when she was little. What we did is, we put little underwear on her daughter, and you know what? She was proud to wear those, and she never had any accidents. That's how we potty trained our daughter. But anyway, she sent them to help Kara, to be a nice person, just to do something nice. And she said when her son used the potty like a big boy, she was going to send him some shoes. Yes, Tina did send him some shoes, as promised. So that is the honest to God's truth. But to keep bringing it up and saying that she did it with
pedophilia involved
with ill intent is 1,000% incorrect. Incorrect.
Wow. And these people were mods for Tina and were in the same conversation
because I was there. Texas was there. My wife Carrie was there. We all heard it. Now, granted, we don't talk to Tina now. We've went our separate ways. But that just proves I have no reason to stick up for her or not to stick up for her. I'm throwing the fact out there, and the fact is, sorry, Kara, you're lying. You're lying.
Yep.
Just simple as that.
Yep. And like Sarah the Rebel just said in the chat, Grandma bought Dominic underwear for potty training. Absolutely. I'm his grandmother. Does that make me a pedo? No.
Absolutely not.
No.
You know, you just
So
can't start calling everybody a pedo, and all of a sudden it's the truth because you said it's the truth. Bullshit. Come on.
and do you realize how stupid you sound, Bowser? You need to get some balls. He says no real names in here, only nicknames. Dude, people can strike you with nicknames or regular names. It's the bullshit you talk that gets you striked.
Right.
So, and we had no problem with Cara Stone
No.
at all.
What we have a problem with is an
Are
outright
the lies.
blatant lie. Don't lie.
Yep, I think Crystal was also in that conversation, correct, Crystal?
I was in a different conversation. She had no problem with Tina sending her those. They were discussing what kind to get. So at the time, there was no issue.
So just because now you want to have an issue, Cara, that's not cool. Guess
Doesn't
what?
make it right. Doesn't make it
You're
right.
number one on our list. Busted. Busted.
There it is.
Mic drop.
Bam.
You know, you guys got to watch. You guys got to watch because, you know, people can be held accountable for what they say. So you've got to watch.
You should be held accountable.
And Tina's the number one bullshitter. She needs to start being held accountable for everything she says.
Exactly.
Everything she says. So, Tina, we want the proof that you said Jen touched her kids. Where's the proof? Michael Green, we're calling you out. Why didn't you report what you saw 3 years ago? Which woman? Please take your child to a police officer and let her speak. If it was fake, better for you, then you can file a civil lawsuit against Isaac and Michael, and you do what you have to do. If it's the truth, then God, at least she's getting some help.
Amen. Yep.
You know, ladies and gentlemen, at the end of the day,
it's absolutely sickening and repulsive. If this is just all bullshit, it's all a lie, all just for attention, God help you, because someday you're gonna stand in front of the Maker, or your Maker, whatever God you believe in, and you're gonna have to answer for all the bullshit that you've done on earth. Whether you believe in God, you don't believe in God, at some point you're gonna have to answer for your shit. Good luck.
Well, and there's another issue too with bringing up the molestation. It's a trigger for a lot of people who went through this. So if you're making it up or you don't know that it's true, you just put hundreds of people through a lot of pain that they didn't need to go through.
It's just not right.
I mean, you can ask this team. Yesterday, I was a basket case. Am I correct, you guys?
Upset. Yes,
I was very upset because I've lived through this stuff. I have documentation for this stuff. It's a real life issue. It destroys the child. It destroys the mother. It destroys the sister. It destroys the brother. It destroys the family. Especially when it's another family member.
Yeah, it's a shame.
So you guys, thank God that I have a great team here that helps me. And we speak frankly and honestly. And I was told, Sarah actually told me, Mom, you can't go live today. You need to get yourself together. But it does affect you. Me and Crystal were like basket cases. We were pissed.
Absolutely.
We were literally pissed. So I'm begging. Huh?
I was physically ill after that.
I had gone to work and I was just like a basket case at work, and I came home and I even told them I wasn't going to go in because I just needed to deal with this emotionally because it's a big emotion.
Sure.
And it should not even have been spoken on by Guest Mob until they had proof.
Right.
And now I understand they're going to the news to talk about racism. Well, let's talk about racism since we're here now.
Oh shit! Here we go, Ray Ray. What do you know
So,
about racism? Let's talk about that. What have you heard lately?
well, I heard when the storm came and Isaac played the tape, the first fucking voice clip he played was about guess who?
Oh yeah, that was about you,
Me.
wasn't it?
Yes.
Yeah,
That
I
I'm a
remember that.
Mexican and an ugly fucking Mexican, and that Trump needs to build a motherfucking wall. So I said, okay, Tina's a racist. So, the other day I was in Tina's. I didn't go in and say hello, but I was there. And
Okay.
Albert was off to the side, and Albert said, fucking Mexicans. And Tina said, yes, they all need to go back. Give them a biscuit.
Whoa,
I went in there and I said, hello, Tina. And she's like, hey, Ray Ray. She's all, Albert gives the dog a biscuit. And I'm like, yeah, right, Tina. Have a good day. So Tina is racist.
So let's back up a second. So she did not correct her son for saying something so repulsive as that? She let it go,
sir,
and then she tried to cover it up? Is that what you're saying?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
Hey, Boss Up Nation. Hey, that's your leader there. Nice job. Great people.
So then today, Isaac Guest is playing some voice clips, and Tina and her son are talking about hunting niggers, okay, all night long.
What?
Yes.
Wow.
All night long. All night long. Mother and daughter agree. Mother and son agree that they need to go hunt the ends all night long.
Wow.
Sarah says she doesn't want a biscuit because she wants a tortilla.
Give her a tortilla.
Yeah. Yes, Albert said that yesterday in Tina's stream. See, I'm telling you guys. And I also heard another clip.
I did not see it, so I'm not speaking on it. I'm giving my opinion that's fucked up. If you don't want your child brought into this whole YouTube world, which I agree shouldn't be, children should be off limits.
Look, nobody on YouTube knows that you guys have 4 kids.
Right.
And nobody should know if you have 4, 3, 2, or 7.
Right.
And you've always made that a rule. My child got put up in this because John went hunting on Facebook. So, that's how it happened. Now, my daughter is on YouTube. She's 25 years old. Come at her. Because she's a younger, more beautiful Ray Ray. And if you think my attitude's bad, this bitch is even worse. Just saying. And she knows everything
Sarah's legit. She don't play. She's a sweetheart, but she don't mess around. I'm telling you.
Yep. And Sarah knows. She's in the chat. She knows everything that has happened to me on YouTube. And what has happened to her sister and everything.
Right.
Carrie loves Sarah more than Ray Ray. Aw, fuck off. Really. I love Carrie. That's just our personality. She's like the sister I never had to fight with. And I just love it. I love you guys. I love all of you. Texas, you're awesome. Big kiss. And Carrie, you guys are like my brother and sister I never had. It is what it is.
Yep.
We were talking about racism.
Right.
Hold on.
But I have sitting.
Before you get into your subject, I was going to Este, am I the sister that you just fight with all the time? Because you always calling me a bitch. No, I'm just kidding.
Hey, you're my
But I love you
Mexican
too,
sister.
Raven.
We're Latinas. I mean, and by the way, me in Texas, we take baths. And she wants the biscuit. I'll take the tortilla on the way out. That was her comment
No, I
yesterday.
don't want no damn biscuit. Fuck the biscuit.
But
I
I
want no
love
A
you
biscuit.
too,
biscuit's a
Texas,
cookie.
very much.
All right. Okay, go into your subject. I'll go away. Bye.
I love you.
Love you
So,
too.
we were talking about racism. So we all know, YouTube knows that Tina is a racist. No matter how much she wants to hide it, she is a straight up racist. On the other hand, Isaac is not racist in any way. So kudos to him, and there should not be racism on YouTube at all. Just saying. But y'all aren't going to guess I ran into another racist
Now who?
on YouTube. It is the Real Anonymous, aka the Black Mask. So I'm watching one of his videos, you guys, and he's like, Isis, talking about Isaac. I'm not black. No, I'm sorry. He says, I'm not Mexican. I am white. I cannot go back to Mexico. I'm white. And I was like, okay.
All right,
So
whatever.
the next day I see him in Tina's chat or in someone's chat making fun of BBY, calling him an Asian fucking Mexican jumping bean motherfucker. And I have screenshots. If you guys need screenshots, please get a hold of anybody on our team and we'll get the screenshot to you. Because I'm all about that. Click, 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 click.
Hell yeah.
So y'all, Black Mask, aka the Real Anonymous, is racist. But you know what, Big Kiss? He has this today mentioned anybody who donates money to Isaac, I will come after your family. He says, and I quote, if it's your wife, your husband, your kids, your aunt, your uncle, your grandma, or grandpa.
Wow.
So I left him a message to let him know that we don't attack kids or families on YouTube.
No.
And I was attacked by everybody from I was attacked by everybody on Tina's side.
Of course. They're all brainwashed.
And
That's
I was
fine.
called a slut.
Oh.
And a cunt.
Well, what else would
But
you
at
expect?
the end of the day, y'all, we gotta leave kids out of it.
Sure.
We've got to leave. And you're right, chicken butt. BBY is Puerto Rican. He isn't even a Mexican. And I was born in the United States. We have, like Texas says, our ancestors are Mexican. I've never seen them jump for beans. I've never jumped for a fucking bean, and I've cooked plenty of beans. I don't see those motherfuckers jumping either. So I don't know what the fuck y'all talking about.
Well, who? Where
But
the hell
the
did you get
racism
Asian?
needs
Where
to
the hell
stop.
where the hell did you get Asian from? I mean, I don't know a whole lot about
I don't know.
about South America and Central
BB
America. Well, Mexico, Puerto Rico,
But
okay, they spoke
BBY is
Spanish.
Puerto Rican.
But where the fuck does Asia come from?
He's Puerto
Asian.
Rican.
Right.
Like my ex-husband, as of 1 week today, woohoo, is from Honduras. He's from Central America.
Okay.
And, we don't own that country or possess that country. Puerto Rico, they actually vote for presidents and stuff, so they don't have to have papers to come here.
All right, so what is this residential center?
They have social security numbers and stuff. So there's no way that a Puerto Rican can be illegal. Now, if you're talking about the Dominican Republic, the Virgin Islands, or some other territories that we own that are not states, then they need special permission to come in. Well, Puerto Ricans don't. They're American.
Oh.
They're Latino.
Okay.
So when a Puerto Rican sits up there and says, I ain't no fucking Mexican, like MER does, that's bullshit. Because she's just as Latino as everybody else. She speaks Spanish just like me in Texas, just with a little different accent.
Right.
And speaking about racists, that's another person we need to talk about.
Who's
Sarah
that?
has screenshots on MER talking about black people should be picking cotton, hanging from the trees,
Really?
some other stuff.
Oh my God.
So this lady is racist. She
Sure.
cannot sit up there and say she is not racist. On top of faking a suicide, she's racist. She's
Wow.
racist. And I want to say, no matter how much John Hagee wants to blame it on Ray Ray, I did not give Papa Grizz's phone number out. That was not me. That was MER. The bitch sold out Papa Grizz for a wrench in John Hagee's stream. Just saying.
Come on. Really?
Because 3 days earlier, he was talking shit to the bitch. Yeah, he sure was.
Oh,
Ask
sure.
Sarah.
Yeah, that's kind of his MO, you know. He'll talk shit on you. And then
Sarah
all of a
didn't
sudden
come
he'll
in
turn
here.
around.
Sarah,
Yeah.
big kiss.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, yes, the Puerto Rico, if you look it up, it is an entity of the United States of America. Not a state. It's called an entity, Texas. So, you know, it wasn't me that was, I would never, ever, ever. And our little group here, our loyalty kind of lies to Papa Grizz, and that's the only one that will back up. Do we agree or disagree?
No, I agree.
Absolutely. Yep. But we have no connections or, you know, we just we kind of say it as it is. You know, this week's review is Isaac fucked up by putting that abuse shit out there without any proof. Tina fucked up with the way that she received it and went on and called Jennifer Green a pedo. Witch Woman really fucked up because she should have got off the fucking internet and took her child to the police station. I don't give a fuck if you trust it or not. You don't even trust your husband. You don't trust your daddy. You don't trust your brother. You don't trust your son with your daughter. If there's some kind of rumor or something going on that somebody touched that child, you take them to the doctor.
It's your responsibility
and you don't take them to a gynecologist. You take them to to the police station where they know how to do examinations, not traumatize that child even more. So when Tina sits up there and Witch Woman that says that they took that child to a gynecologist, I'm calling them out as bullshit. Bullshit. Right. Take that child to the police where they take them and they do this stuff delicately, and they do it with people that actually gone to college and know how to work with people, with children that are going through this, because this is a lifetime-changing event.
Right. Those are trained professionals that specialize in taking care of children and talking to them and helping them through the trauma.
Yes, I mean, you just don't calling...
go, I mean, it's like this. Would you go to a dentist if you were to have brain surgery?
For my would I go to the dentist for my hemorrhoids? Absolutely not.
Exactly. Same difference.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, come on. Fucking kidding me? So once again, I'm not on either side. Period. But if you're going to talk shit and it's nothing but lies and bullshit, I'm going to say that's fucking bullshit. You're lying. No, Isaac did make a good point today. It is against the law. He can be thrown directly into jail for falsifying a police report. So why would he do that to himself and to his family falsify a police report to call out Tina? I don't think he cares that much about her to even do such a thing. Absolutely not.
I agree. But one other
what
thing
is
I
she
want to
going
call.
to say? She's going to tell her people. She's going to tell all her followers, her homies, her nation, whatever, that it's all bullshit. It's all a lie. Really? Well, if you're from the streets, and we've talked about this many times that she's from the streets, you know, and I believe she probably was. But you don't do that shit to your homies, because what happens?
You'd be fucking
somebody
dead
will
in a
find
ditch.
you. Somebody will find you face down in a gutter with rats picking at your bones. You don't do that shit. So that just goes to prove. That just goes to prove that all her followers are just a bunch of sheep. They don't have a mind and a brain of their own to make their own decision, inform their own opinion, and find out what is really the truth. Now, all of us here in this chat are here because of why? Because of the lies and the bullshit that came from one person. It all circles back to one person. And who do you think that would be?
Tina D.
Oh, my goodness. You hit the nail on the head.
I'm not only beautiful, damn, I'm smart.
Well, there you go. So you have all these people saying the same thing. The same thing about the same person. I mean, how much more proof do you need? That's my opinion, is how much more proof do you need? That somebody just lies and lies and lies and tells more lies to cover up other lies. And then it just snowballs until it's totally out of control. So now what's happened? Now karma's biting her in the ass, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, you reap what you sow. Sorry, but it is what it is.
So a kid from the UK is in the chat.
Oh, boy.
And once again, he says he's left Boss Nation.
Huh.
MER just went live with a video, with a stream, apologizing to Tina D.
What?
So now she's gone on from the trolls, a T-bomb, to Crystal Meth, from Papa's. She started with John Hagee. She ended up with the Golden Girls. Then she ended up back over here with Papa. Now she left and went to T-bomb. Then from T-bombs, she was hanging out with Crystal Meth. Crystal Meth, she ended up over there with Lisa Lynn. From Lisa Lynn, she was over there with Cowpote and a wrench holder in Cowpote. Now she's apologizing to the bloody white tampon, which Cowpote calls her, and now she wants to be over here with Tina D.
Oh,
is that what you call like a habitual flip-flopper?
No, you know what I call that? I call that a fucking piece of chewed up bubble gum that gets stuck to the bottom of your shoe, and you just can't fucking scrape it off. You know what I mean? Or you step in a pile of doggy dumplings in the backyard, and you're like, God damn, what's that smell? Shit, I just can't.
Like
I can't
a
get rid of it. I can't
piece
shake
of
it.
Shit.
I can't shake it. What the fuck is that? And it's crammed into the crevices in the bottom of the tread on your shoe. That's MER. There you go. That's it.
Well, all I can do is call you out, MER, and tell you you're a piece of shit. And whatever you do, please stop getting on stream and saying motherfucker, because you look stupid.
You sound stupid.
You look really stupid.
And uneducated.
You're 37 fucking years old. Get out of high school and act your age. And I'm just telling you. So, I mean, that's just ridiculous. Anything else we wanted to touch on?
So one more time, I just want to say this real quick. A lie is not the truth just because you believe it's true and just because it comes out of your mouth.
And we also want to say anything we've said on this stream tonight can be proved by screenshots or by multiple witnesses. We
That's
stand
correct.
behind everything we say. But most important, we hope you take away from this is making your own decision. You don't have to agree or
Right.
disagree with us. I mean, you don't have to agree with us 100%. You don't have to agree with us 100%. Hell, you don't
No.
even have to really care. But we enjoy that you guys come in. We enjoy that you
Absolutely.
guys take the information and do what you want with it.
I do want to add something as far as the underage people on YouTube. People like
Mhm.
Brandon should not be getting attacked in the way that they are. Perversion. I believe John Hagee
Well,
made a
I
video.
think I agree, but it comes back to parenting. Where is this 16-year-old boy's parents? Why is he on YouTube? Why is he not being supervised? Why are there screenshots out there about personal sex things with other older men on YouTube? He's out here running amok because he's being allowed to. And
Exactly.
it all goes back to being parenting, Crystal.
And I
You're not going
agree,
to
but
let your child do that.
absolutely not. But I also think that us as adults should be better and not put this shit out further. I mean, why would you put a video of that up?
Because they're perverts. But
That's the
us
problem.
as adults, we shouldn't even have a 16-year-old child in our stream because we're
Right.
talking about adult things. And this is something that Sarah's been working on a lot. And she's been trying to get through a lot of people that us as older people, we don't belong on children's streams. Children don't belong in our stream.
Absolutely.
And there's a fine line there. This isn't my channel or whatever, but if it was my channel, I don't like kids in there. And if Gigi comes in, I absolutely 100% make sure Papa Grizz is there too, because that's her dad. And her dad follows her around, and her dad can tell her to leave.
Right.
But kids don't belong in these chats. And it has to start with the adults to make YouTube great again.
That's right.
Because I could sit here and talk all day on how inappropriate it was for Tina to have a relationship with this guy and this guy to be running her channel for the years that she has been running it. Having conversations with him, I can run amok into it. But at the end of the day, it is his mom's responsibility to take care of him. But as older adults, it's our responsibility to say, hey, I'm not comfortable with with him in here. He shouldn't be in here. He's a 16-year-old child. Because if I had a 16-year-old child and Sarah was in here and she's 25, me and Sarah would not let that 16-year-old child be in here. And Crystal, if you had Timmy, 16 years old, you would not let him be in here as well.
No, absolutely not.
So it starts with the parents. Yes, was that video that John Hagee made about Brandon gross, disgusting? Yes. Is that almost like questionable? Yes.
Yep.
But at the end of the day, that's what trash does. That's what John Hagee does.
Right.
Okay, and after 2 years on YouTube, like we've been on YouTube, we've gotten thick skin. John Hagee can do whatever the fuck he wants. It doesn't bother me.
Right.
But I was here fighting for Faith when John Hagee was doing that shit. Why isn't Brandon's mom here fighting for, oh, Papa Grizz, he's in the chat. Probably needs
Papa's
a
in
wrench,
his-
Texas.
What's going on, Papa?
Check and make sure it's him. If it is, he probably needs a wrench. What was I saying? I'm sorry. I mean, why isn't his mom
It's
here
him.
defending
Yeah,
him?
it's Papa. It's him.
Okay. This
It's the real
guy
Papa.
is here.
The real Papa
He's-
Grizz.
Papa Grizz 56. You guys, everybody sub to Papa's channel because he's the boss. He's the man. not the boss, but he is the big papa. He's our big papa. But
He's
at the end
awesome.
of the day, Crystal, you have to understand that responsibility is for Brandon's mom, and we can't take care of anybody. If we're sitting here and we want to hold weed whacker witch woman, deep throating bitch, telling her to take care of her kid and get the fuck off the internet,
Right.
then we can say the same thing to Brandon's mom: take care of your kid and have your son get off the internet. And that's how we can start making YouTube good again and holding people accountable. So this pedo shit needs to stop. This racism shit needs to stop.
Exactly.
People need to stop lying on people. We've called people for their lies out tonight. I mean, it's just got to change. And we're just a little group, but a little at a time we can start changing it, you guys.
That's right.
So, anybody else want to add anything?
Nope. Just a
I
little at a time.
yeah,
Rome wasn't built in a day.
I wanted
Go
to
ahead,
add
Crystal.
into though, when you're being accused or your father's being accused of being a pedophile and you're claiming innocence, but you've called Steve a pedophile, you've called who else? James Parker a pedophile. There's a long list of people that they keep calling a pedophile as well.
Why not just pedophiles? She talks shit about people. When Nifty Nations did that video on me, I embraced it. Right away, Papa Grizz got me on his channel. It was felon as fuck. Redneck made videos for me, sold t-shirts. I mean, we worked it.
Sure.
But Crystal's right. She constantly talks shit about people.
Right. And not only that, she talks shit about people that is supposedly her team.
Right.
Her people that she rocks with, her homies. I mean, how many mods has she gone through?
Right. People that were really there for her.
Exactly. People that were actually really friends. It didn't give a shit about how many videos she was in on a show. Who gives a shit? I don't care. I really didn't.
And you guys
she was
didn't
my
build your
friend.
channels from her either.
No,
Papa
I'm
has
still
not
at
changed.
300 and some subscribers. But she'll build.
Papa has not
She built
changed.
Beelzer's channel. She built. She built Kid from the UK's channel. Let's see. She helped build Kira's channel. She helped
Texas's
build
channel, supposedly. Texas.
Well, yeah. Charles 05. She helped build his. Judgment Gaming, and then Country Carter, and even Piggybacker. Queen Smurf, right?
And who all turned on her?
But who all turned on her? They did. But the people that had her back, how did I use her?
We didn't turn on her.
We didn't turn on her. We just walked away. We said, "Hey, we're done with the bullshit, and we're done with the lies. I'm out. I want no part of it. Period."
Was it just like a continuing roller coaster of lies?
Yeah,
or did it start with
just every fucking day was I'm like, okay, now what's gonna come up? Oh, okay, this is what's going on. Right. I mean,
did it just start with the snake in the box and the whole Papa shit, or?
Well, that was about the end of it. It was way before that, but that was probably one of the last straws. The whole snake in the box and all that bullshit, and going after Papa, and it's just trying to make his life a living hell. Yeah.
And she hated Ray Ray, right?
What's that?
I said she loved Ray Ray, right?
Yeah, right. Yeah, well, she loved her some Ray Ray. Oh my god.
Was I her favorite?
Yeah.
Right, yeah.
But at the end of the day, I'd piss the fuck out of her, right?
Mexican. That?
At the end of the day, I would always piss the fuck out of her.
Oh, for sure.
You're always faithful Chihuahua.
For sure. Yeah.
Yes. I was the Chihuahua.
Oh yeah, how long did she talk about that? Oh man, I heard that for months. Months I heard that. My God. Well, yeah, that well,
Kid from
the whole
kid from the
snake in the
UK
box.
says she loved her Mexican dog. Wow.
Well,
Wow. Not
yeah,
cool, Brandon. Papa says, I took a lot of shit by putting her GoFundMe on my channel, then she turned on me. I remember that. Yes.
sure.
Yes, and
Yeah, I
Carrie's
remember
right.
that.
We want the truth and the proof. That's right. That's right.
Yeah, we're not here to attack
Mm.
anyone.
No.
And anybody's welcome to come in and speak,
Sure.
in the chat, whatever they want to say.
This isn't a witch hunt. This isn't putting down one person or another. It's just about
Papa
calling
says,
out the bullshit, saying, "Hey, look, if you're gonna lie and you're gonna talk bullshit, and everything that comes out of your mouth is lies, if you have allegations and you want to accuse somebody of something, you better have the fucking proof, or we're gonna call you out for it. And we're gonna say that's fucking bullshit. Prove the proof."
how many years have they accused Papa Grizz of being a pedophile?
That's fucking bullshit.
It's been a few years now.
It pisses me off. I don't even want to talk about it. That's just ridiculous.
Right.
I don't even want to. I don't even want to talk. That just makes my blood boil. It's bullshit. It's fucking bullshit.
It's ridiculous. I mean, he's had CPS at his house so many times, and nobody stands up for him. But now he has a really good team, and we stand up for him. Yes, we love Papa Grizz. And you know what? He's had his mods for years. I mean, I've been with them for over a year now. He doesn't turn on his mods. This is not a trick and pony show.
Right.
We are very faithful, and we back Papa because he backs us up too. I've heard him back me up when people talk shit about me. When people came into his chat and said, Ray gave your number to John Hagee, Papa was like, bullshit. Bullshit. And you know what? That makes you feel proud. That makes you feel the